Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Chair and eminent persons of all the commissions present, our two speakers, Speaker Wetangula and Speaker Amason Kingi, the Attorney General. I must admit that I didn't know that constitutional commissions can ambush you. So when Otachi invited me here, for a moment I was hesitant. But let me just take this opportunity at a personal level to congratulate these good men and women for the very important job that they are doing for this country. With these few remarks, let me request the Deputy President to come forward and take it from there. I hope I've not ambushed him so that he can drive the rest of the evening. Thank you so much. And once again, I wish you all a prosperous new year and success in your roles in the various commissions that you lead us in. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, chairs of constitutional commissions, heads of independent offices. Happy New Year. The Prime Cabinet Secretary, you wouldn't ambush us. We are always ready. You know where we have come from. We have lived on the lookout from left and right. So we are always ready. I want to thank you very much for coming, Your Excellency. In the formation of your government, you did designate the role of coordinating and creating a liaison function for constitutional offices, constitutional commissions and independent offices in my office, a role that we have already created structures to start implementing. And Your Excellency, you have been very clear in your instructions to me that that role in no way translates into us meddling into the independence of these commissions. And we are very clear that is not our role. Ours is to create a liaison function among these commissions and to create a bridge with the executive to create a mechanism of engagement with the National Treasury, with various government ministries and departments, so that we can make these commissions and independent offices more efficient by unlocking whatever bottlenecks may be on the way because of lack of that coordination.
It is not an easy assignment. You make friends, you make enemies, but what is more important is that your commitment to the Constitution must always be firm. We want to rely on you heavily all the time to make sure that you can put us on the straight and narrow as a society, as an administration, and as a people, as we continue to serve Kenyans. Your Excellency, a very good example has been demonstrated here in terms of transitioning. The handover, the transition process, the exiting commissioners doing a good job and handing over smoothly to those who are coming after them. There's a very fundamental statement that has been made by those gestures. A statement that I believe needs to be broadened and deepened in our laws so that we can look at the whole issue of transitioning more deeply and more thoroughly as a country. Because we have tended to assume that transition, as provided for under the Assumption of Office Act, is basically at the apex. And we have forgotten to figure out and maybe to codify, and I think we should now, through these constitutional commissioners and collectively, codify transition and define it beyond the transition of one head of state to another, but what is the transition in the whole administration? What is your role? What should a permanent secretary do? What should an inspector general do? What should the other person do in this whole process of transition? Because we owe it to our society and to our people that transitions must be smooth, everybody must be obligated, and if you fail to do your role in accordance with the Constitution, what are the penalties that need to arise? We need to think through this carefully, not because we are Kenya, but because we are beginning to see that even established democracies like the US are faltering in this kind of situation. We're also beginning to see even countries like Brazil are beginning to falter. Sisi tuliponea chupu chupu. That's the truth, and we know it. We need to think through this and see how we can collectively make sure that we codify transition, not just at the apex, but across the entire public service.
To set the agenda for a retreat where we shall meet all these good people to create the terms of engagement and create mechanisms for continuous engagement so that we can make their work easier and enable them execute their constitutional mandate for the benefit of the people of Kenya. Your Excellency, it is your leadership style that a good idea must give room to a better idea, and a better idea must ultimately give room to the best idea. And it is for that reason that you have asked that even as we have listened to the chairs who are exiting, it is good we listen to a few of the ones who are continuing, because we are the people of the future. It is in that spirit that I request the Vice Chair, Commissioner Kajuju, to come and moderate this session, where you get about 6 or 7 persons or so to have 2 to 3 minutes, so that you can, one, say what you need to say to the President and to the rest of us, and also appreciate the chairs who are exiting after an exemplary service to the respective commissions and to the people of Kenya. Commissioner Kajuju, karibu.